So, we're sitting down with Julia Hanigsberg today just to talk about her departure from Ryerson. So what can you tell us about your new position?
Well, I'm really excited about it. I'm going to be the new president and CEO of Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital. It's a really fantastic institution, and it serves the needs of kids with all sorts of disabilities and special needs from across Ontario, really the rest of Canada, and has an international scope as well. So it's a superb place. It has a research institute, a teaching and learning institute. It's fully affiliated with the University of Toronto. So it really brings together my passion for education and learning and research, along with a long-held passion for special needs and kids with disabilities.
So what most are you going to miss about being a part of the Ryerson family?
I'm going to miss a lot. It's really a bittersweet kind of thing. You know, I think always it's the people that are the biggest thing, and you know, it's the students that I've met in my time here at Ryerson. So many incredible people who have brought so much richness to Ryerson and commitment to Ryerson, and the faculty and staff as well. I work with an incredible team of people, and they really enrich, you know, my learning every day, and so I'm going to miss a lot of them, and I know there will be tears before I leave.
So are there any lessons you've learned being a part of Ryerson that you're going to take into your new job?
Yeah, absolutely. I've learned so much here. I mean, it's been one of the incredible things for me about being at Ryerson for almost 9 years. It would have been 9 years in January. You know, I have had so many opportunities. I had the opportunity to be a dean for one academic year. I was the interim dean of the Chang School, so I had the ability to look at the university from that perspective. I was the general counsel and secretary of the board, so I learned so much about governance and how to work with the board. And then 4 years ago, I became VP Admin and Finance and learned everything about the operations of a complex institution. So building buildings and real estate development and operations and sustainability and HR, so many different things, really the business angle on the university. And there's so much of that I'll be able to take with me when I go to the hospital. So it's really, you know, my time here, just like the time of our students, has been an incredible time of learning and development for me. And I know without the experience that I've gained here, I never could be the right leader for the hospital coming up in January.
Are there any Ryerson projects that you're going to have to leave for the person coming after you that you're a little upset that you won't be able to finish? Or
Well, it's funny. It's almost like every day I think of a new thing, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to be here for that. So they're only starting to dawn on me, really. I will come back for the opening of the Student Learning Center on Yonge Street. I mean, that is a project I have a huge amount invested in and a huge amount of pride about. And so I've already said to Sheldon, I need to be here for that. He's like, don't worry, you've got your invitation. It'll be there. That's one thing for sure. You know, I have one of my staff, 2 of her kids are graduating this June, and I was going to be on this stage. And I said, okay, we've got to figure out a way I can still be on the stage when they walk across with their degrees. That's so meaningful. So there are things like that which are very kind of personal, and then there are big things like big projects, and so many things in a university take a long time to come to fruition. So I'm leaving a lot of things in midstream, but at the same time there's an amazing team that's going to make everything happen, and so I'll just be able to watch and read the newspaper clippings and see the extraordinary things Ryerson does like everybody else.
So it's been said that Sheldon Levy is also going to be leaving soon.
Yep.
So how do you think the departure of both of you is going to affect Ryerson?
You know, I think that the great thing about Ryerson is we have so much momentum, and it's not about any one individual. It's about the team that Sheldon put together, the vision that he has, the incredible, you know, faculty, staff, and students who all want Ryerson to succeed. So I think Ryerson's going to be fantastic, and I think the new president, the new person who ends up taking my role, will just be delighted to have this amazing toolbox that is all the great things about Ryerson that they'll get to come and work with and you know, really innovate and do exciting things when they get here.
So any particular memory you can think of at Ryerson that sticks out to you that you're really going to cherish?
Oh, there are so many things. It's really, there's been a lot in the time I've been here. You know, one thing that has been really great that's actually relatively recent is the whole new food program here at Ryerson. And you know, just today, the new Hub Cafe opened. You know, we really listen to our students, just the way we do through Soapbox, which we also implemented during the time I've been here. You know, I think one of the things that Ryerson does that's so special is we really listen to our students and we learn from them and deliver back to them what they say they need to be successful. And I'd say, you know, whether it's the DMZ, the Student Learning Center, a new food program that brings locally sourced, healthy, you know, great food, or employing something like Soapbox to get the best ideas from students, the theme there is you take your community, you learn from your community, and that's how you're all better. So there are an amazing number of memories that I'll take with me, and a lot of things that I'll miss.
So I've seen on Twitter a lot of people have been tweeting you. So how have the reactions been, like, since the news has been public?
Yeah, it's been amazing, I have to say. It's probably, I keep joking with my husband, it's the best it's ever going to get, because all my colleagues here are super sentimental, so they're sending me all these incredibly nice emails, and the colleagues at the hospital don't know me enough not to like me yet, so they're all sending me wonderful messages welcoming me. So it actually, all joking aside, it is really moving to hear from so many colleagues that feel like I've had an impact on Ryerson, and so many people I respect so much. It's just, I've got a folder on my email, I'm putting every single one in and holding on to them, and you know, it really, you know, it's meant a tremendous amount to me.
Are there any last pieces of advice you want to leave with Ryerson students before you go?
Sure. Oh, that's a great question. You know, I've really been lucky because I've had great relationships with tons of Ryerson students. I've really had a chance to work with a lot of students, and I think the thing that the most successful students all share is a really strong sense of teamwork and of wanting to learn from their peers, work with their peers, work with the university to make it a better place for all of us. So I'd really just encourage people to seek out great mentors, great opportunities to, you know, people to learn from, and that's what I see the most successful students at Ryerson doing all the time. Just it's been a really wonderful experience to be here at Ryerson over this period of time. I mean, the university has gone through an incredible evolution. It is a really wonderful place to work with amazing people. And Sheldon has been a really fantastic leader and a fantastic mentor for me. So it's a great opportunity, and you get chances when you get them, and you've got to take the opportunities when they come your way. But it's going to be hard to leave, and I'll miss a lot of the people here.
Okay, thank you so much for sitting with us.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.